I'm a human being, and as a human being, I care about all human beings. So I feel like if any human being is being treated wrong, we have to help them, we have to stand for them. Because I am a black woman, so I feel like if there are other oppressed groups, we're basically in the same boat, and we all have to help each other.
We're protesting against the, whether you voted for Donald Trump or not, or whether you like him or not, or agree with his policies or not, the wave of sort of vitriol and anger toward minorities, people of color, women, that's come along with his presidency. A lot of people out there that voted for Trump are great people. They focused on his economic message, which resonates with people. I think it was directed at the wrong thing, but it resonated with people regardless.
Well, he's never even been a politician, for one. To just hop in the office just because you got money, anybody can do that. If that's the case, basically saying anybody can run our country. And it's not just so much I care about what he says he can do. It's basically what he's ignited socially. That's really the scary part. What he's made socially acceptable, widely acceptable. What he's made the new standard in America, which is completely horrible and bad. So
we stand against the abuses of capitalism that harm the working class and also minorities, LGBTQ people, and women, amongst other oppressed people. Their policies are meant for them, they're meant for profit, they're not meant for us. So, we take an economic as well as a civil line, and we think that the blame should not be pointed at brown people and at women and at other oppressed people, but should instead be pointed at the super wealthy who get rich off of our sweat, blood, and tears. We're against xenophobic immigration standards. We do not feel that it is the fault of that immigrants are the reason for the economic crisis. We feel that it is the fault of the super wealthy and the corporate elite who make their millions and millions of dollars in profit off of the sweat of the working class and poor. We feel like immigrants are just as much a victim to this as anybody, and attacking them is not going to help the economic situation. You have to direct it at those who are causing the problem. There are various trade agreements that have caused the so-called immigrant crisis. NAFTA, whenever it was passed, it was the capitalist Mexican government and the capitalist United States government saying, yeah, we'll trade industry, we'll sell you subsidized corn and send our automotive industry down there, and in return, you buy all of our subsidized corn. So what did that do? It destroyed the automotive industry, and it destroyed the Mexican agricultural industry as well, causing the unemployment crisis that we have in the Rust Belt, which didn't used to be the Rust Belt, and now the Mexican immigrant crisis of desperate people trying to make a living for their family.
Well, I honestly don't believe in the whole lesser of two evils thing. I didn't like Hillary Clinton either. I'll probably be out here protesting still because I don't like her either. But as a person, if you believe that the stuff that Donald Trump says is okay, you're part of the problem. Even if you're like condoning it, you might not even believe it, but condoning that kind of stuff, you're just as bad as he is. If you're saying, hey, it's okay to be homophobic, hey, it's okay to be Islamophobic, hey, it's okay to be misogynist, you're basically condoning that behavior and promoting that behavior because you're not doing anything to stop it.
Hillary Clinton is the epitome of the establishment candidate. She has corporate ties. She, is in bed with corporate lobbyists. She was exactly what the people did not want. The Republican Party also tried to run their similar candidates, but Donald Trump's populist message beat it out. The Democratic National Convention, however, beat out their candidate, Bernie Sanders, and instead put Hillary Clinton, who was a poor, unpopular candidate with a long history of scandal, to the fore instead. It had a place in history, I think. It lent itself toward rapid industrialization and mechanization of society. It moved us away from a feudal system where we were underneath kings and queens and had absolutely no rights. What capitalism did is it opened up democracy a bit, more than just nobility. It opened it up to wealthy people as well. But under a capitalist system, we think that it's democracy for the rich, where it's not for everyone else. We don't get a chance to vote on major economic decisions or anything like that. That's always made by the two parties of big business who work it out against our favor. The laws that destroyed unions are also what contributed to them being unable to hold jobs in the Rust Belt, with what's now called the Rust Belt, and instead, the government was able to take them away and send them to other places around the world. Capitalism may have began in a more democratic, spread out manner, but the nature of it is to coalesce mass amounts of wealth into the hands of a few, and they use it against the working class and people to make themselves rich. That's self-evident. So, we stand with the working class and with regular people. The 1% just they don't relate to us.